Hello everyone. This video will show how to solve exponential equation involving Euler's number e. Now let's go over this first example. Looking at the example right here, our base on the left side is e and we got a 7 here. There's no way that we can make both sides of the equation to have the same base. So what we can do is we can use logarithm to solve this equation. So this is how it's going to look like. First step is we are going to ln both sides. Now looking at the equation that we have right here, we got an exponent of x. Using the power property of logarithm, this x will be placed as a coefficient of ln, or we place it in front of ln, so that this equation would come out. From here, we can have x by itself on one side by dividing ln to both sides. And this is how it's going to look like. So our x would be ln of 7 over ln of e. Now please remember that ln e is equal to 1. So we can go ahead and say that the final value for x here is ln of 7. Now let's have another example. So looking at the equation that we have right here, there's no way that we can make their bases the same. So we're going to go ahead and ln both sides. Using the power property of logarithm, this 2x minus 3 as an exponent will be placed in front of the ln as a coefficient. So this is how it's going to look like. Now we remember that ln of e is equal to 1. So our equation would come out. So we're only left with 2x minus 3 because ln of e is 1. So we go ahead and solve for x from here. So we're going to add 3 to both sides. And we're going to divide 2 to both sides to solve for x. So this is our value for x. Now let's have another example. Looking at the example right here, we need to isolate e to the power 2x by itself on the left side of the equation. So we go ahead and add 5 to both sides and divide by 3 so that we are left with e to the power 2x. So this is how the equation is going to look like. So from here, we're going to divide both sides by 3 because again, we wanted the e to the power 2x by itself on one side of the equation. So what we do now is we're going to ln both sides of the equation, and this is how it's going to look like. Using the power property of logarithm, this 2x can be placed in front of the ln, and this is how it's going to look like. Now we remember that ln of e is equal to 1, so 2x times 1 is just 2x. And so we can go ahead and equal this to ln of 5/3. From here, we can solve for x by itself by dividing 2 on both sides. So this is the value of x that will make this equation true. So that is how we solve exponential equations involving Euler's number e.